that was Foggy Mountain Breakdown, a classic bluegrass instrumental. The next song that we're going to do for you is one fun one called Herald Super Service. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Me, I work at Herald Super Service. We specialize in service all the way. There's just one thing that really bugs me. It's that good old boy who souped up my leg. Well, at Herald Super Service we do grease jobs. We fix 50 or 60 flats a day. Just about time we get real busy. Along comes that boy who souped up my leg. And he says, give me 50 cents worth of regular. Check my Earl too if you don't mind. Put some air on my tires, won't you, mister? Wash my windows too if you have time. Last night I dreamed I died and went to heaven, to that big old super service in the sky. I was happy just pumping gas forever for the angels in the sweet by and by. The pearly gates was just around the corner. I could see the new ones coming every day. I was checking plugs on Moses' magic carpet. Went through the clouds, resumed a smiley day. And he says, give me 50 cents worth of regular. Check my Earl too if you don't mind. Put some air in my tires, won't you, mister? Wash my windows too if you have time. And he says, give me 50 cents worth of regular. Check my Earl too if you don't mind. Put some air in my tires, won't you, mister? Wash my windows too if you have time.
Welcome to the Viewer's Voice Show. Hi, I'm Sharon Rohde. And with me is my co-host, Barbara Wagner, tonight. And Barbara, we had a real special show tonight. But before we get into it, I'd like to talk a little bit about the Whammies and their awards show that's going to be coming up. And that's April 17th.
That's right, Sunday, April 17th.
And the tickets are also available already?
Tickets will be available starting Friday, I believe February 25th, something like that.
All right.
Probably not a Friday. Soon. Watch the Ticketmaster website for that.
Okay.
And yeah, we're bringing it back to Milwaukee this year,
Right.
back to Turner Hall where we were 2 years ago.
Right.
And we're very excited. We think we are planning a great show, very
Yeah.
exciting show this year.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to see the nominees when they come out now.
We'll
we
know in
always-
a couple of weeks who's
Yeah.
nominated this
Yeah.
year.
Yeah, that's always kind of fun, and we always do a show beforehand, especially with the younger future stars. Is the ones
Right,
I
the
always like to
rising
work with.
stars.
And
Looking forward
speaking
to it.
of, we have a good group tonight of future stars here.
Definitely.
And I love working with the younger people. They're so much nicer to work with. So much more fun. But we have the Burie family with us tonight. And right now, we have two of the gals with us. We have Bethany and Rebecca, right? And why don't you girls, well, let's get into it a little bit and give each one of you a chance to talk about yourself a little bit, what you do and what you're interested in and what you plan on doing in the future.
Okay.
Are you keeping this as a musical family? Or
Yeah, hopefully. Well, I'm Bethany. I'm 17. I'm in my senior year of high school. All four of us kids and Neil Greenwald are homeschooled. That's just been a real joy for me. I don't have any plans for college after high school. It's kind of different in this culture, but I am interested in photography, so I might take some photography classes at a county college or something. I've been playing music for a long time. I started piano when I was 5 years old and picked up guitar maybe 5 or 6 years ago. And it's just been such a blessing to be able to share the music with everyone.
You're so good at it. I said, you know, why bother with going to college? You got the talent you kids have. I mean, you can do something on without going to college, you know. But photography is a good way to go, too. I mean, there's a lot of good ways of just taking special photos for art and stuff like that is, you know. I always wanted to get into photography, too, and never got that far. But
You're in front of the camera now.
Yeah, well, that's not my really good at that either. But what about other interests? Do you have anything besides music that you're interested in? Do you play in any sports or anything like that? Or tennis or
no,
anything?
sports hasn't been one of my favorite things to do, but mainly photography is my other hobby. I enjoy reading and sewing. I like doing a lot of computer work, actually.
Okay.
So.
Oh, that's kids nowadays. I think they're all on computers, aren't they?
Probably.
Yeah, I got little grandkids that are 3 years old and in the computer already more than I am. I said,
Yeah.
if I can get on American Online, I'm happy. That's as far as I go. Okay, what about you, Rebecca?
Well, I'm 15. I'm a sophomore in high school, and that's pretty much about it. I'm not very exciting.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Your music is very exciting.
Thank you.
Barb, you got two questions you want to ask?
Sure, I can ask Rebecca. Now, how did you get started playing the fiddle? Is that an instrument you've always wanted to play, or?
Pretty much, I guess, ever since I was 3, I wanted to play violin and fiddle. So
Okay.
when I was 6, I started.
Okay, and are those is that the instrument that you play, or are there other instruments you play?
I play a little bit of piano and some of the other instruments in the band, but it's mainly violin and fiddle.
Okay, and have you had formal lessons, or did you just kind of pick this up on your own, or?
For the classical violin, I take private lessons, and I've had some lessons for fiddle, but mostly I do it on my own.
Okay.
Well, there's 4 in your family now that are all very talented. You must have got that from somewhere. Your parents been into music too, or?
My
What are they?
mom and her brothers had a band when they were younger. My dad played trumpet in high school. So they definitely came from a musical background as well, and they just passed it on to us.
So you guys had this in your system right
Yep.
from baby on, huh? Oh, that's a good way to go, yeah.
Definitely.
And you play the guitar, and what else? Do you play anything else besides the guitar?
I play piano, and then I like picking up some of the other band instruments once in a while too.
Okay. And can you tell us some of the places you're playing now, or future things you might be doing?
This weekend we're doing a fundraiser for Slinger Speedway Ministries, actually, and that's going to be at St. John's Lutheran Church in Slinger. That'll be Saturday night. We played a lot of farmers markets last summer, and we've got.
Oh, interesting.
That was a lot of fun for us. It was kind of like band practice 101 sometimes, but it was fun to have all the little kids come up, and they would dance, and they really loved the music.
Oh,
so
yeah.
the farmers markets were fun. Last year we had a chance to go down to Branson to compete in a youth and bluegrass competition,
Oh, wow.
and also to Nashville. So that was a lot of fun.
And you were on the Whammy Youth
Yes,
show?
we were in the Whammy Youth Showcase
At,
at Summerfest.
yeah.
Did you enjoy
Summerfest?
that
Yes,
experience?
yes, that was a lot of fun.
Good.
Yeah, that was. I think that's always interesting for the young kids to show all that talent. And, we got so much talent here in Wisconsin.
We
It's
do.
really unreal. I'm always amazed by how many young kids are so talented here. Are we even in the American Idol thing right now? Is anybody?
Oh,
I
Milwaukee?
know they were here. Huh?
Yes, yes. There's at least one young lady that's still in the running, so from Milwaukee.
really?
Yeah.
Cool. You gals didn't try out at all for
No.
that? No. Well, sometimes you wonder about that because as the fame is pushed on these kids so fast, and then I think they always come off with kind of an attitude.
Yeah.
And you get to tour around Wisconsin and play and stuff like that. I said, that's great. What about fairs and that? Do you do that kind of thing too? Or?
We are looking into doing some county fairs this summer. A few years ago, Rebecca participated in the Wisconsin State Fair fiddle competition.
Oh.
Oh.
And you might be doing that again this year. We'll see.
How did you do?
Well, considering I had just started playing fiddle, I didn't do very well, but
There
You're
were
ready to
always
give it
fun
another
contestants,
shot.
too.
Well, that's how you learn, by experience. Get out there and. What about pets and that? Do you have any pets at home or anything like that?
I'll let you talk about that.
we have lots of pets.
Oh, that's
we
good.
have a dog and a cat and 2 parakeets and a rabbit and 2 fish.
Ah, you got a rabbit too, huh? I got a rabbit too.
I have a rabbit also. We'll have to talk rabbits later.
Popular pet.
I also have parakeets, so.
Oh, really? Yeah. Do you
Yeah.
teach them to sing the parakeets? Or you get them to do
No,
anything? No.
they get to do it by themselves.
But
They get-
sometimes they mock,
Yeah.
things and stuff. They're not quite like a parrot, but we've had parakeets that, they'll pick up certain things and stuff.
They love certain kinds of music. Like if she gets going on a really good hot fiddle piece, then they just love that.
Join in with
yeah,
ya.
squawk all over the place.
But you live kind of like on a farm area, or not a farm particularly, but just a big area for the animals to run and stuff, that you got so many?
Not really.
No, we're in a suburb of Milwaukee, so it's not that rural.
Okay. Well, I should talk because I got a number of animals and I'm not in a room. So, but that's interesting. Those rabbits, people are getting more and more rabbits lately.
And it's the year of the rabbits.
Oh,
that's true.
Yeah.
For
pretty good, Barbara. Do you keep him in the house then with you?
Yep.
Okay. He gets to run around with the dog, or? You know?
Yeah, well, the rabbit is kind of geriatric right now, so he doesn't do too much of that anymore. But
Because mine's an outdoor one. But
Okay.
I'll put him out in the yard with the dogs sometimes. And I mean, as long as they know it's part of the family, I guess they don't make anything of it, you know. Where you'd think they'd probably chase him around the yard. Well, that's very interesting. You girls are very interesting. And what about you? Do you sing in your church and stuff like that too? You know, at your church, are you in the choir or anything like that, or doing shows there?
We do have like an orchestral ensemble in church that Rebecca plays violin with, and my dad plays trumpet with. I play piano for church services often, and then we just have congregational singing
Yeah.
that we enjoy participating in.
Well, that's great. That's great. Okay, well, it's nice talking to you, and we're going to let this
Thank you.
show go over to you
Thank
after
you.
we talk to the boys. And then it's going to be all yours, and you can show us all your talent, because I know our viewers are going to love it. So,
I'm looking forward
Sounds
to
great.
that.
yeah.
Hi, it's Brian Anderson of the Milwaukee Brewers. Watch the Viewers Voice Show, Channel 14 at 6 o'clock.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4.